Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to our latest live stream. We thought we'd pop on. We're back up north now.
Yeah, we've managed it. Well,
Yeah.
We got home last night. Well, I
Quite-
say last night, it was more this morning.
This morning, yeah.
At about just after 2 o'clock this morning, wasn't it?
Yeah,
About 10 past 2.
Yeah, we got home at around 2 a.m. We did take a few stops because we were pretty tired.
Yeah, we had been up since 5:30 in the morning on Saturday anyway, because we wanted to check out a local boot sale, didn't we?
Yeah.
Down when we were down south, and then stupidly we didn't take naps before driving back. So,
yeah. We've got Etic85 in the chat, by the way. Hi there, Chrissy,
Hi.
Paul M, Sib K, Hixie, Paul Slade. Hixie, when you called me yesterday, I was going to say I was actually on the motorway driving. Hence,
trying not to fall asleep.
Yeah.
So sorry for not answering.
Paul M says audio sounds good. New mic. Yes, it's a new mic. Yeah,
yes,
I've been fiddling with a new setup. So you both sound knackered. Yeah,
we are a little
bit tired.
A little bit tired, but we're okay.
Yeah, it's just like I said. We went to a boot fair on Saturday morning, and we wanted to go to one today, but we just couldn't wake up.
I did set the alarm.
Yeah, we set the alarm.
I just couldn't force myself out of bed, to be quite honest.
Yeah, we just couldn't wake up. It wasn't happening.
Yeah.
So we've got Alison Jennison Smith as well, George Ross, Silverhair Stacker, Jason Entwistle, Paul Mosley, Steve W. But we wanted to just pop in and share what we did pick up from Dan South.
Yes. So if you've watched our Friday reseller Chinwag, you would have seen
we did it in the car.
That we did it in the car, and we showed a lot of our charity shop pickups.
Yeah.
So this is going to be our pickups from our boot sale.
Yeah.
Which boot sale did we go to?
We went to a place called Shepperton.
Yeah. No, it's not one that we used to visit when we used to go down there. It was one that your sister.
My sister knew about it.
And she said, "Have you tried this one?" And we went, "No."
Yeah. So we went with her, and it was pretty epic. Could have done a lot better. Mm-hmm. But we were tired and
we couldn't fill up the car because we knew we had to drive it back with a whole bunch of our stuff that we had taken down anyway. So
we only did one lap, which is normally a crime in boot fair land. I think that's criminal to just do one lap. And my sister didn't look impressed that we only did one lap, but she was knackered though. She shouldn't. Etic says, have you been down the A3 Nut Hill one? No, we haven't.
No.
But yeah, we went to the one in Shepperton. It was pretty good. Reselling Polly says, hi guys. So does Vulcan Breeze. Hi there. Thank you everyone for joining us this afternoon. So we're going to get on and show you a few pieces that we picked up while we were down south. Is there a difference in the boot fairs down south and up north? I don't know. Maybe it's the grass always looking greener on the other side.
I don't think there is. I think I think what it will be is that you notice different brands, especially when it comes to clothing. There's a difference in what brands you will pick up. There's a difference in what else you pick. Like up here, it's very outdoorsy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is outdoorsy.
It is. It's more outdoorsy.
We do find a lot of walking gear,
but you found different
boots, brands. Good quality. Like what are those things called?
Gilets
cardigans
or like fleeces.
Those things. Fleeces and things like that.
Yeah.
So my head's just really tired and sleepy, and my words aren't working, so I apologise. So
Sib K says, did it feel more affluent? I think it did though. Like I said, it's difficult because it feels like...
it's difficult to say,
yeah, really, it always feels like the grass is greener, but I honestly thought...
Because there are really wealthy areas up here, and...
Yeah, I think it did feel more affluent. Like if you're just asking me as a flat out question there, Sib K, my initial answer would be yes. Like when I went round, I was like, I remember the feeling.
I think I'd disagree though.
Do you disagree?
I would have to disagree.
When I was going around, I felt like I remember this feeling. I remember what it felt like and I don't think I've had that kind of feeling up here. We've had some great pickups up here.
But then that says more about the boot sales that we are actually visiting, and we need to rethink about how far we want to travel to boot sales,
like you said, it could be the different things, because I am getting good pickups up here.
I think so.
But I think I found the stuff I like finding down there, maybe. Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
We could argue about this all day, I think.
we'd be interested to hear what the chat thinks about this. If you guys have been boot fairing across the country, we're disagreeing, but I feel that down south, I felt it had more of what I like to find.
Yeah.
But Rebecca thinks it. I think you're right. You're going to find quality items no matter which boot fair you go to, and that's shown because you've got lots and lots of different resellers in all different parts of the country finding great stuff.
Exactly.
So I think you're probably right, but I don't know, maybe I'm just biased because I think London boot fairs and South. I don't know. Maybe it was just because it was.
I think you're being a
familiar
bit,
or biased.
I think you're being a bit. The grass always greener on the other side.
Yeah.
Because I honestly think that when you visit boot sales, depending on the areas, depending on where, like the north south kind of.
Yeah.
Thing. It's just.
Yeah, quite possibly.
I think there's.
Yeah.
I suppose you could say down south. I think it's a lot more throwaway.
Maybe, yeah. Richard Payne says some outdoor activity stuff can do really well, and Southwest Ella says watching on a train back from London town. Yep, you guys were off to see Depeche Mode, and you met up with Nick and Andrea. So that's pretty cool. So glad to see you're back on the train to wherever you live. I'm not sure.
To wherever you live.
Larry Master says I found London way much better even during the week. See, I don't know, it just I did feel there was more stuff good quality stuff coming out. Like, I don't know, but it could have just been fluke. My wife felt there was a difference. We went to a Carboot once. It was a total washout, but the wife felt the stalls for clothes were better. The Carboot was in the middle of an area of a lot of small villages. You found different brands, didn't you?
I did find different brands that I don't always, don't always see.
That you don't see up here, do you? So
I see them in charity shops, but I don't tend to see them in
the boot sales. Yeah. Anyway, should we get on and start showing some bits? Yeah.
Yeah. Do you wanna?
All right. Yeah, I'll start us off. Okay, the very first thing that I picked up, and it was just sat on the stall. Now up here, I don't think I've seen as many DAB radios, and it was just weird. But this item was just sat there, and there was like no severe competition, or I don't know, it felt different. But anyway, this is the first item. It's a Roberts DAB radio. It's the Gemini 20. It's not in perfect condition. There is something rattling, I think. There's a little bit of plastic loose, which I can probably open the back case and remove that bit of plastic. It's working order. I've tested it all out. The aerial's a bit wobbly, so it just needs to be tightened up. And the volume knob does have a slight crackle when you change the volume, but it's in full working order, guys. And I paid a £5 for it. You're looking at an easy 30 to 40 on eBay. Comfortably. And it's got a really nice display. It like lights up orange. And I can't remember the last time I picked up a Robert Dabbs radio.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, and it was just there, and there was more than that. I actually picked up another one as well that I'll show later, but that was a really nice find for me. Richard Payne says, I'm in the Midlands and get a good variety of items. Do plan a trip down south sometimes, specifically to go to car boots and charity shops. Yeah, I mean, we do get good items up here in the northwest.
Well, we wouldn't be here
if
we didn't.
We do get good items. I think it was just, maybe it was just biasness.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, exactly. George Ross says there's 65 million people in the UK. There's plenty of quality tat to go around.
Exactly. Yeah. And it is a case of, depending on
I
the
feel
area
really silly now.
you live in, you have to adjust to what is abundant in that area, don't you? So
I feel a bit silly because Southwest Sellers says, haha, no Devon. And obviously his name is Southwest. So I could have guessed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, it's Devon.
Just blame it on tiredness.
Agree, George. It's not the same as keeping secret your favourite wholesalers. So that's very true. Yeah. Ethic says, once I visited some friends in Telford, and what I noticed a lot more that sellers with new stuff rather than families like here down south. Yes, there's a lot more sellers that sell new items. There's a lot more people that up here. I will say I've noticed that as well. Yeah. I don't know whether maybe we should probably edit the title of this stream really, but yeah, it's because we're talking a fair bit about north and south divide, aren't we? It's the north-south Carboot divide.
Well, while you do that, shall I show you my item?
Yeah, you show some items. I'm gonna change the title if I can. I don't know.
This was one of the first stores I went to. Now, it's kind of, sorry, the camera's just gone. It's like a little multicolour polka dot. It's a long sleeve cardi. It's not a brand I've actually seen before. Can you say that?
Boutique.
Yeah. So it's a size 16. I just quite liked the pattern on it, and it's quite a light cardigan as well. So it's not like a heavy winter one, which I really thought was a good pickup. I paid £2 for that. Don't know what I'm gonna put it up for sale, but yeah. Have you done your title?
Yeah.
Are you with us again?
Yeah, I'm with you again. Yeah, definitely. Fake Rachel says hi everyone as well. Okay, but my fan's kicking in, so you guys might hear the PC a bit. So sorry about that. When I've gone down London Way, seems to be a lot of people with back of lorry goods, says Larry Master. I don't know. Lol, rattling plastic, loose aerial, crackling volume, perfect working order. Lol, don't you mean it's... No, Steve, it works fine. It works fine. The little rattling bit of plastic will easily get knocked out. The aerial doesn't matter. The crackling volume is a minor. It works. It's going to be fine. Dan Miles says, Z going for the teenage heartthrob look with the hair these days. Lol. Bloody Ford and Trains we'll have to watch later, says Southwest Sellers.
Oh yeah. It's not great.
Aidan says, where is your stomping ground, mate? We're currently in the northwest, so we're in Preston, so we go to like Norcross and Billsborough and Greenhill and Windyke. These are the car boots that are up here, so around Preston and Blackpool, that kind of area.
But we have been down to, where's that one we went to?
We went to Bursker and Banks, which
and
is
you used to go to
Clitheroe, which is a bit further across. So I'm like, those are the boot fairs, but it was really nice to go back down south, and I don't know, maybe I'm biased, but I do find that maybe I found better things. I just feel like it.
You think so?
I think so.
I would disagree with that.
So I'd even consider going south to just go car booting. Yeah, like smashed it at the weekend, like hardcore, and I think...
Well, you were a bit disappointed that we didn't stay till...
I could have gone for another lap, so I was just too tired, and I was disappointed that we didn't stay down south today as well, because we could have hit another few... You know, there was my favourites down south, like Pease Pottage and... You know, Rusper and Sayers and like those are those are more like near Gatwick and by that area, but I love it. So it's just how I feel. Fake Rachel asked, why does the hair look so young?
He ate so much chicken.
I ate so much chicken. That's what it was. When I went down south, I ate a ton of fried chicken. I think one day I had KFC for lunch, and then I had Morley's for dinner. Yeah, and so it was just terrible.
Yeah, it was.
I know it sounds obvious, but just wanted to confirm, says Sibke. He's been down south and rejuvenated with the Morley's burger.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Lisa says, got my daughter and grandkids hair. Talk about Full House. There, your hair looks good. What have you done to it? I washed it today. I had a nice this morning. I just washed it. So yeah, it's nice. So yeah, I mean, that was, you've shown an item. I've shown an item.
Go on, you show.
Next stall. These are more just little pickups. Let me just grab them. I got these guys, which are really cool. These are like from Adventure Time. You got Jake, you've got Finn and Bimo. These are little Adventure Time figures. They're really funny. I got these along with a Hagrid figure, I think.
Did you bundle them all up?
Yeah, I bought these as a bundle really, and all the Halo stuff as well. So I got those, and then I got a bunch of Halo figures as well. So
that's
tissue there. No, not tissue. It's a cloth, like a clean cloth. I got these like really cool Halo figures. There's Master Chief there. There's another dude there. And there's Hagrid. You're a wizard, Harry. See?
Yeah, I was doing that this morning, wasn't
You're a wizard. Yeah. So it's really cool. So I got those. I think I paid like a tenner for all of it. He's not as valuable as I thought he was going to be. These I think can do okay. And I also got, with that part of that tenner was actually this guy, which is like the ghost figure. The ghost.
That's the
the ghost. Yeah, it's like what they. And then you sit your little man on there. And he goes.
Yeah, I was also doing that this morning.
Yeah, the ghost is. I used to love playing Halo. I'm actually wearing a Halo T-shirt right now. Master Chief.
Master Chief, yeah.
Oh, there's a Master Chief there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love Halo, and I saw these figures. I got a bunch of them for a tenner. There's more here as well. Actually, there's more there as well. So I was like, I'm not sure what I'll get back on them, but I've sold Halo figures with varying success depending on who they are. This one's pretty complete. I mean, I might just do them as a job lot or a bundle, but you can do okay. Have you been down to Nut Hill? No, I've not been to Nut Hill down there. I told you it was Morley's. Okay, Luscious Locks, and your locks got very funny. Who was in a hair advert? Don't you mean Morley's for tea, not dinner? I'm still confused about that, Steve. I think it was lunch and dinner I had it for. That's how I keep it.
We call it breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
we're still not used to like the whole.
Yeah.
I think dinner is meant to be lunchtime. Yeah. What we call lunchtime.
I think so.
And tea is what we call dinner.
Exactly. Fake Rachel says, "What shampoo did you use?" I can't remember. It was the one that you bought.
Oh, that was just a cheap coconut one.
Coconut with kiwi, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and it had a conditioner, and I conditioned my hair as well.
You did?
Yeah, I thought.
Conditioned.
Yeah, I think that might be it. I conditioned it after I washed.
You come downstairs and you went, my hair smells like yours now.
Yeah. Yeah, so
I was like, thanks.
Yeah, I used that. Okay, I've got anyway the stack of those figures, so that was pretty cool. I'm not sure what I'll get total, but it'll be a good return on those, especially like the Adventure Time ones. They'll go as little bundles, so I'm pretty happy with those. Okay, next item.
Okay, so I picked this up from the same lady with the cardigan. This is a Laura Ashley. I think it's a medium, and it's like sorry about the camera. Is it back again?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. It's got like this embroidery detail to the bottom of the skirt. It feels quite thick, so it may not sell straight away. I'm trying to find what material it's made of.
Yeah, it feels like wool. I'm not sure. I'll have a look.
Yeah, it's 80% wool.
Oh, there you go.
And 20% nylon.
So wool nylon blend.
So yeah, I just really really liked it. So it might take me a while to sell it because it is a little bit of a heavier skirt. I paid £2 for that.
That's pretty epic.
Yeah.
Next thing, this one was a bit of a fail actually. So after saying how great I think everything is, I bought a PlayStation Portable.
Oh, it's a bit of a mess.
Yeah, I bought a PlayStation Portable, but I bought it in a hurry. It was a tenner, and then I found that the screen has got all this sticky gunk on it. It works, but it's got all this sticky gunk on it, and the door for the PlayStation Portable thing doesn't fully shut. The only saving grace was it was a tenner. It's got an 8GB memory card in it, like an 8GB memory thing, and it did come with like the power supply. So bit of a
yeah.
But still, so after talking about how great everything was down south, yeah, but still.
That is not good.
Okay, come on. Next item. Yeah.
Next item. So my next item, I'm not entirely sure I paid £2 for this.
Lisa says embroidered items are right on trend. Push the embroidery.
Yeah, no, I definitely will make sure I highlight the embroidery on that one. So this is an ASOS top. Whenever I see ASOS now, I am trying to pick it up because I was so shocked at how quickly I sold a dress recently. It still has like one bit of its tag on. It's a size 10, and it's like those cold shoulder top things. It's like got cut off shoulder there.
Cool.
Yeah, so I paid. Well, it's it says I paid £2, but I'm not convinced because I did bundle a whole bunch of stuff up, so I think she may have actually gone a bit cheaper on that for me.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Are you
just looking at the comments as well? I don't know about John Pye Auctions, unfortunately, CPK. I've not looked. I've heard the name, but I've never really looked at them.
No.
And Fake Rich was letting us know it's sunny blue skies up in Wales. Yeah, I mean it's beautiful up here as well today.
It has been.
Blue
I mean,
skies,
we've enjoyed some really nice weather down south, and coming back, the sun's is kind of out as well up here as well, which is nice.
Exactly. We've had some good weather come along. All right, now this was one of my favourite pickups. As you guys know, I'm into my wrestling items, and there was a lady that had a bunch of kids wrestling belts, and she had a couple of figures, not many, but she had all these belts. She was asking $5 a piece. So you've got the WWE Championship belt, and then you've got the ECW Championship belt as well. These have actually all got their Velcro as well. Normally they don't have the Velcro. These are actually been looked after. It looks like someone bought them and just displayed them. Then you've got the Intercontinental belt as well, which is quite a nice one with a white belt actually. And then the fourth one was a heavyweight championship belt. Now, I got all 4 belts, and she had like these little figures as well. So she was asking $5 each for the belt. So that was 4 belts. It would have been like £20, I guess, or something along those lines. Yeah, 4 times 5 is 20. But she also had these figures, and I grabbed this little figure as well that I saw, which is of Macho Man, and I offered her 15 for the lot, and she was very happy to take it. She took 15, didn't she? You weren't there, were you? No, you came right at the end when I was
right at the end. Yeah.
So
I ran out of money and found you.
So it was £15 for 4 belts. Now I've gotten 20 quid for some of these belts on their own. Now this is the killer. If you ever see this guy out in the wild, you've got to pick him up. This is amazing. This is an elite figure, like I've talked about a lot. These are elite figures, but this is the Macho Man, and it's the Madness NWO variant. I had a feeling it'd be worth something because it was an elite and it had all its bits, but I didn't realise how much. One of these went at auction for £26 plus shipping, and they don't come up very often. And also, I think you can get. Some guys actually asking like 70 odd quid with best offer for his. They're very rare, so definitely worth looking out for. I couldn't believe the value when I researched it. So it's a fantastic. I mean, he's complete. He's got all his bits, all his he's got his bandana, his sunglasses, his top there. So I mean, I had a quick look and I saw it was an elite figure as well, and I was like, for £2. That's what they wanted, £2. But I just bundled it all together and I said, would you take 15 for all of this? Because she was asking a £5 for the belt, and I was really happy. If I can get 40 odd 50, I reckon I can get 50 quid, to be honest, because it's rare. This is a unique. There's not many of this particular one with the madness kind of on it, so I was really happy.
Cool,
I was really happy to find that. It's like one of my coolest finds. Macho Man. It's even got his like weightlifting kind of like back support underneath it as well. And then all those belts, so I was really happy. I got the ECW belt listed at the moment with a few watches, says George Ross. Shane says it's so nice to be able to interact in this chat. My comments have never appeared in Nick's chat from the off. I'm not sure why that is. I mean, he gets a lot of live viewers, so it's really...
That chat moves very, very quickly, so it could be that he misses your comments.
Hayden says, keep eating those KFC and that heavyweight belt will be yours. I'm already at a heavyweight stage. Jason says, I got 3 of those belts yesterday from Norcross, £1 each. Yeah, okay. You can get great prices and great bargains up here, but I was happy because these are in mint condition. And with the figure, 15 quid all in.
To be quite honest, I think it's the first time we've actually been away from like the eBay business. And we just both felt really relaxed.
Yeah, maybe it actually felt relaxed. Yeah, but
it was just we were so chilled out while we were away.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
My pack rat has joined us as well. Hi there.
Hello.
Thank you for popping in. But yeah, I just love my Macho Man figure. Ooh, he's so cool. He's so cool. Look at he's so cool. Anyway,
he is cool. He is cool.
Do you want to show another
Shall
item? Yeah, you want.
Have you got loads over there, or are you?
No, carry on.
Are you
carry
okay?
on,
Yeah.
carry on,
Okay, right. So this one is just a. I just like the pattern on it. Really, it's a Phase 8 top. I think I paid 50p for it.
Cool.
Yeah, I just really liked it. I think it's kind of like
Size
it's not
10,
like
yeah.
proper like sheer, but you can see your hand under it if you put it underneath there. So
Okay.
yeah.
You go for another.
I like that one. That was pretty cool. This one's just. I just like the print on it because I do like animal prints. And this was like a zebra print. It's by H&M. I think it's a medium. Yeah, it's a medium, and I paid £1 for that.
That's all right.
Okay. And then, shall I do this one as well? This one is an East top. It's really got some nice black and white embroidery on the neckline. I've really liked that.
Again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was a size 16, and I paid £2. Sorry, I couldn't remember what I paid for it. So £2 for that.
Jason and Whistle says only pick the belts up thanks to watching your vids. Belts are great money, definitely. Yeah. It's just one of those items that you can do really well with. They're abundant and people don't tend to value them. Yeah. Even though I paid 15 for all 4 plus the figure. Mm-hmm. So that's 5 items. I've paid £3 an item. Mm-hmm. I'm more than happy to do that, considering the figure alone is going to net me a huge profit on his own. So pretty happy. Those are pretty nice items. And what else have we got going on here? Okay. My turn next, is it?
Yeah, okay. You go for it.
Now this was a bit annoying because I found a house clearance guy and they had a ZX Spectrum, a ZX81, mm-hmm. but they wanted to hold on to it, to find out its value. So I went onto eBay for them and showed them the lowest sold one, and they were like, "Yeah, but they could go for more than that. I think we're gonna hold on to that." And I was like, "Oh, that's a bit annoying." But from them, I also picked up another DAB radio. So this is excellent. This did have a bit of power to it because it powers on. And then it powers off because the battery needs charging, I think. Yeah, it's not going to have enough power. Yeah, it's not going to have
that noise.
Yeah, it's not going to have enough power. Battery's low, switching off, it says. Yeah. So it does work. I just need to get it charged. This is a really good quality radio.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's a really good quality radio. This is. Oh, I think I've gotten it going now. Yeah, but yeah, it's a really good quality radio. I'm not. It's called the Pure Oasis. So it's really solid. I've got a feeling it's meant to be like splash proof or something, because if you look at the way all the sockets are protected, just its general design, it looks like it's meant to be some kind of a proof radio. But yeah, I was really happy. I paid £10 for this. I'm not sure what it's worth, but again, I wouldn't be surprised if we're not looking at £40 plus, probably more, because you can get that for just different. You can get that for the other one, so that one's going to be worth a fair bit more. Okay, what else have we got? Hi everyone, Hailstones here in Northern Ireland, says Anne Hamilton. Oh, that sounds horrible. I got the blue one and 2 light up spinny ones, says Jason. Oh, that's pretty cool. Treasure Pirate has just popped in. Hi there.
Hello.
Gary Brown says, if you had to pick small or large sizes for clothes, which would you choose? Most people, Lisa says large sizes sell better, I think, Gary. Yeah, so Lisa's right there.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yeah, because it does take some time to actually sell the smaller items.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've just had a return on one of my smaller items, so I'm kind of a bit, upset that it's coming back to me, because I was glad to see it go, because it was a small item. It was a size 8 denim skirt, but so that's being returned to me. But yeah, smaller items can take time to sell, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. A friend who's in Nick's chat all the time says my name doesn't show up. It's so frustrating. I'm giving up there now. I won't keep on though. I mean, Shane, the only thing I could suggest is maybe message him and see whether like your name's been inadvertently blocked or something, because sometimes we have live chats, and sometimes it's rare, but it can happen where like one of the mods, like Darren's normally spot on. Darren's one of the super mods that everyone has, who's brilliant. So maybe it's that. Let's have a look in there. All I heard today at the booty was people asking sellers if they were selling video games. It's crazy how many people ignore amazing items because they're obsessed with games. I agree with you, Dan, but I think that I've been a bit harsh on that in the past. I think sometimes that's what people want to find, and if that's what you really love to sell,
and not everyone that goes to a car boot is a seller. Some people are collectors, so they may just be looking for that particular thing. They may be collectors, collecting. So
So I mean, we always notice that. So you do get a lot of collectors going, and plus, I do think that it always helps to start selling out what you love, and for a lot of guys out there, especially, it's going to be retro games, because it's what we've all been brought up with, myself included. I do love tech stuff, so I'm happy to list radios as well and whatever, but if I see vintage games, I'm all over them as well, so it's just the way it is. Your goats sound lovely. How old are they? Says Lisa Fenn.
I think that's a...
What? Falling on a Bruce says, been out buying 2 pygmy goats. Wow, that's a pretty cool purchase. I was getting confused there. My Packra says, haven't seen any wrestling figures lately, but did grab 2 1977 12-inch Mego Superman figures on Friday. Paid $75, hoping to get $400 to $500 for the pair. Jor-El and General Zod. General Zod. Mego Superman figures. That is an epic find, my Packra. That is just... that's the kind of thing that you really want to get hold of. Shane says, on the upside, I sold a 70 Super 8 camera that doesn't even work for £30, which cost me only 50p. The buyer knew it didn't work, so it must have been a cool retro factor. Yeah, I mean, a lot of old tech, sometimes you can put the word prop in. So, like an old camcorder, like sometimes we've sold so many things as props. You'll find that local theatres and stuff will buy... they'll buy that kind of item just to have as part of the set display.
There was actually a restaurant in London that actually bought one of our things, and it's going to be in...
I think it was Scales,
it was like a scale, and they're just going to display it on
the
wall
it was dented up Salter scale, and someone paid good money for it. To be displayed. So plus we have sold lots of items as actual props for for local, like small theatres, really. So that was pretty cool. You show an item. Go for it. If
you don't mind, I might show a few of these, because I bought this all in the same store. So just a sheer little sleeveless blouse,
blue colour,
by Apricot. Haven't sold much of this brand. It's a small size, so it might be because it is quite a small size that I haven't sold much of it. This one says small to medium, so that might go a bit quicker. I paid 50p for that one. Another sheer blouse. It's got these like little beading details down the front here. I don't know if that's showing up. It's by New Look. It is, I think it's a size 10. I think I checked it. I think it's a size 10. Paid 50p for that one. Nice. This one, just a little t-shirt. It says it's organic cotton. I've got a feeling...
Is that a t-shirt? Is that like a tunic?
It's kind of a tunic kind of t-shirt-y type thing.
Okay.
I've got a few... Yeah, this is actually New Look. So when it says that organic cotton there, in the small print down here, it's actually a New Look top, but paid 50p for that as well.
Yeah.
And my last one that I picked up on that stall... I'm liking these little tops, aren't I? So this top with the like crochet kind of shoulder neckline, it is by Solitaire, but I haven't seen that before.
You just liked it?
Just liked it because I thought it looked quite summery. It's got like this nice little crochet detail at the bottom of the top as well, and I paid 50p for that as well.
Lisa says Apricot is either a New Look or Topshop brand.
Yeah, I think so. I've got a feeling it's New Look. I'm not sure why. I don't know why I think it's New Look.
Okay, this was quite cool. Talking about games and things. There was a guy that had all of these, and he was asking $5 a piece. Now, if you don't know what these are pretty cool. They're like by a company called Radica, and they're like little Mega Drives. So they've got built-in games, and they have controllers wired to them as well. This one's actually got some battery in it, so that's pretty good. So they normally have about 6 games that you can just play already built in, nice and compact. So he had like 3 of these, and he was asking a $5 each. This is quite a cool one because this one's actually a Street Fighter one, and it comes with 2 Street Fighter pads. And then there's another one here as well. So I paid, I actually paid a tenner for all 3. I said, will you take a tenner for all 3?
Can I just interrupt you just quickly? Fake Ricochet's just come in and said, yeah, it's new look.
New look, is it? Okay. So hopefully that'll be okay for you. But yeah, I paid a tenner for all 3 of those. Depending on the time of year, these can sell really well on eBay. They also sell for really good money on Amazon as well, as long as they're clean and in good condition. So I'm going to definitely be looking out for more of these as well. What is this? Zia, my mum asked me to say thank you on her behalf. She took a screenshot of you to the hairdresser yesterday and really likes her new look. Oh, thank you.
I really hope you're joking.
Yeah, he's joking. This is joking. Yeah. Very funny.
I just keep saying to him, every time I look at him, I just say, please get your hair cut.
I'll get it cut when I want to get it cut.
He hadn't seen my mum in absolutely ages. The first thing she said to him, Zahir, get your hair cut.
Yeah, that was the first. No hello, nothing. Yeah. Just get your hair cut. Okay.
I'm pretty much down to my last few bits.
Yeah, I'm down to my last bit here as well, actually.
I'm quite liking these like tops at the moment. So this is like a mesh top. It's by River Island. It's a size 10. It has got like a little slip to go underneath it, like a little vest. I think I paid £2 for this because this was a part of a bundle, and she quoted me £7 in total, I think. So yeah, I think I paid £2 for that. So that's quite a nice little summery top. Then there is this one, which is a H&M. Now it's again another mesh kind of cover up. Yeah, there's no kind of top underneath. Yeah, so it's, yeah, I would say it's more like a tunic kind of thing. But I really like the flowery pattern on it. I don't know if I can show that. There we go. That was really cool. I like that one. I said H&M, didn't I? That was £2 as well.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
You're just sitting there just going to go, yeah. Does his bandana come off?
Yeah, his bandana comes off as well.
Okay.
And his shades come off as well. Shades come off as well if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I picked up this little dress. I really like the colour on this. I don't know if it's going to come through. But this
it's got a little diamond design on it, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of like a textured kind of material. This was by Oasis. It's a size 10. I just thought it would be a really nice little summer dress. Paid £3 on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've only got one more to show, so if you want to show a few bits. Or...
Jason says, I've seen the red and blue plug and plays, but I've never seen the Street Fighter one. Nice find. Yeah, I mean, the Street Fighter one's pretty cool. You'll find that the Street Fighter one and the Sensible Soccer ones do quite well because they actually have, we're talking about these plug and play things for those of you who haven't seen. The Street Fighter ones and the Sensible Soccer ones have 2 controllers wired in, whereas most of them, like this one, only have one. Yeah, so those are designed for like 2-player, and they tend to have more value as well. So pretty cool. Now I'm going to show something that could have been the best pickup, but it turned out to be meh. I paid £10, and I got the Commodore 1541 floppy disk. And I got the Commodore 64 as well for a tenner. So not bad. Now, this could have been an epic pickup for a tenner, an absolutely epic pickup. And and unfortunately it's just going to be an okay flip instead of an epic flip. What you want to do is, if you look carefully at that Commodore on the picture, you can see it's a Commodore 64 computer and it's got a silver strip on it. Now if you find one of those computers with that exact same look, so that silver strip, and it just says 64 as well on the side in silver, you will be onto a real winner.
But we're going to show you which one was actually inside now.
We will show you what we got. We just got a bog standard kind of Commodore 64.
Yeah.
You can see it's got like a rainbow kind of logo, and it says Commodore 64. There's no silver strip.
Wasn't this more of the common?
This is the common one,
wasn't
yeah.
it?
It's still decent. I'll still get some money for it because it's in good condition. The keys are all in good condition. It doesn't have a power supply, but even untested, you can get about 30 to 40 quid for these on bids at auction. So even without a power supply to test it, I'll do okay for a tenner, considering I got the disc drive as well.
Yeah.
But if this had been a silver strip along here, you're looking at around 300 quid. So it's a huge difference, and silver strip is what you want to look out for. So I've got the regular one, but for a £10, I'm not going to argue too much. I would have liked it to have its power supply. I don't think it's necessarily worth me buying a power supply to test it, because I don't even think I've got any software for it, and the power supplies are not cheap. So it's going to just be sold. I think I'm going to just stick it together with the floppy drive. I paid a tenner for both, and I'll see if I can get like 60 quid out of it, something like that, because I think the floppy drive can be worth a bit of money as well. So that was my last pickup actually. What have you got? Have you got anything to share?
Just got down to
one
my
more.
last one. And this was probably this was my favourite actually.
Okay.
So I'll just make sure I got it right the way around. So there we go. That's the right way. I might have to.
Let me show. Okay.
Yeah. So this is like a kind of 1950s style dress.
It's like a swing dress, isn't
yeah,
it?
swing dress. Now, I paid £4 for this. Do you want to show the brand if you can?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, there we go.
It's by Lindy Bop.
Yeah.
It was a size 10. Now, the girl that I purchased this from said she had only worn it once to like this like cinema like event that she had like that she went to, and it was like a 1950s evening. I just really just loved the colour of it. I loved the pattern on it, and I think I'm going to probably price it at about £24. Just because when we looked at completed listings, they were all over the place, weren't they?
Yeah. Some people were getting like around.
And a lot of it was going through at auction. So
buy it now, you should do okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to price it as a buy it now for £24.99, I think.
Yeah, Witchwood Dreams loves Lindy Pop.
Yeah. I mean, I'd never heard of the brand, but I looked at the dress and I just absolutely loved it, and I was just like, that is such a fantastic dress.
From what we've seen, they're kind of described as they're kind of described as like swing dresses, and what's that? Rockabilly style. Yeah. Shane says, isn't that a type of dance? It may well be.
It may be.
Yeah. And Lisa says it's only a size 10 though. Yeah.
It is. But I do find that I
managed to sell size
10s.
So nice little pickup in the end. That was pretty much everything. Actually going through it all, I'm thinking, it's nothing. Maybe it was just the feeling of going down the boot sale in London. I think it was
because you were just excited about being
down there,
seeing family, and just
it was probably more that than anything else. Because going through it, it's a good haul, but there's certainly nothing here that like makes me think, oh yeah, it's so much better down south. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, there was some good stuff. I mean, that Commodore could have really switched things for us. If it was the silver strip one, it would have been
when
great.
You picked it up, was that the thing that you were looking at?
No. I just picked it up for a tenner because it's a Commodore 64.
Yeah.
It's just when I did a quick bit of research and I saw that it said silver strip and it went for 300, and I saw it on the box, and then I opened it and it wasn't. So a bit of a shame.
Yeah.
Lindy Popper, great, always popular for Goodwood, etc. Says Treasure Pirate. Lisa says, can you say hi to Darcy? She's sitting here watching you. Hello Darcy. So there you go. So yeah, I mean, good haul overall. Nothing spectacular. I kind of feel a bit better about it now.
You hyped it up, didn't you?
Yeah, I hyped myself up that it's so much better down.
You do this quite a lot though. I'm used to it.
Yeah, it's better down south, and now I'm realising it wasn't. Yeah, it was just a good normal boot sale. Nothing that we couldn't replicate. Actually, looking back, I think the craft stuff I had was even better.
I'm really sorry if you can hear that noise coming through the mic. Our next door neighbour, she has bought the house a few weeks back, didn't she? Yeah. And she's had a lot of work to go on the house, and she's trying to get as much done before she moves in, which is I think next week. I think. Yeah. But yeah.
Jason says you didn't miss much at Norcross and Windyke. Oh, it always feels that way sometimes, doesn't it? He never seems to get the best stuff, but
I think you just have to be happy with you know.
Sib K says on eBay, what's the difference between items that are in the ended folder and those that are in the unsold section? I'm guessing ended, unsold. Ended would be ones that maybe you've ended yourself.
Yeah, I was gonna say isn't ended like. Yeah, ending. That's how I would have seen it. I don't know. I haven't looked close enough to see.
She just waved back and said hi.
Oh,
so, thanks, Darcy, for saying hi. Yeah. I would have been stoked to see the Commodore. Would never have known about the silver strip thing. Thanks for the heads up, says Shane. Yeah, I didn't know about the silver strip thing until I researched. It wasn't until you
researched what was on the box.
and they go for like 300 plus on auction. So if you see one with the silver strip, apparently it's super rare. I mean, I thought I had one because the box had the photo of it.
Yeah.
But damn it.
It's a shame.
Yeah, inside it's just a regular Commodore.
but it's still good though, because you still make your money back.
Yeah, I'll still make profit on that for a tenner for that and the disc, even without power supply. Yeah. Untested, it's still profitable at a tenner. So
exactly.
Anyway, guys, that was all. We just wanted to share the pickups. I hope you guys enjoyed the pickups video. If you've got any comments or questions, leave them in the comment section. And obviously Nick and Andrew are going to be on this evening, so that'll be great to watch as well. They're doing a Q&A, I think.
Shelley says ended is everything.
Ended is everything.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So question Z, what? Aid that the what?
Oh, I'm not sure.
I'm sorry, Lisa Shelley, I don't understand that comment. Aid that the okay, maybe there's a bit of a mistake there.
Yeah.
Is that the same as the Vic 20? Says Lisa Shelley. The 64, I honestly don't know actually.
No, I'm not
yeah,
sure.
the Commodore 64 I thought was different to buy, but I'm not sure. My Packer says great show, thanks. Well, thank you very much for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. We will see you guys later. We'll probably be in the chat for Nick and Andrew's Q&A video tonight, live stream tonight. So thanks for watching. Comments, subscribe, and follow us on the links that we've got in our banner. Instagram and Facebook. So I'm so good at this. All right, guys. Thank you very much for watching.
Okay, thank you. Bye.